Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today today I'm taking you back to the maze. I believe in the last few, I had a couple in a row that were all maze, maze, maze. And then I was like, I probably shouldn't bore you guys with just going maze after maze. So took a couple weeks off from showing you some mazes. This is the fourth maze. Hopefully you like it. It's a slightly different theme than the rest. And here I'll take you into it so you can start seeing, what's different about it compared to the other ones. So here we've got my maze plot. So it's like starting off with the podium. We've got the 5 different levels, but there's an issue with that, and I'm probably going to have to spend some time fixing some things. But first maze, right, is the little gate one. It's like a 7 by 7 or so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's 5 by 5. That's right. It's a 5 by 5 maze. The next one is I think 10 by 7. And so it's the same theme, right? It's just slightly bigger with the idea that you can't see where you're going from the outside or even from the above spot. So after that, the third maze that I've already showed you too it's a double high maze, right? There's a lot of different options here on how to be getting around. So since I am a maze builder, I'm able to just hop over here to the end. And so this is actually how you finish the maze, is you come up here and you jump out here and then boom, you're out. Kind of have the proof that you finished the maze. The fourth maze, the one in particular that I am trying to show off today, is this maze. And I think it's interesting for a couple different reasons. First off, you can pick where you enter. There's this entry point where you can drop in here, or you can drop in here as an entry point. And so with it, once you hop in, then all of a sudden it's a very, you can't see over the top, and it's very small. So it's like on purpose, I've done it this way to restrict what you're able to see. Yeah, you can kind of see in that gap a little bit, but that I wouldn't say is the most helpful thing exactly. Again, maze builder, and I don't want to give it away. We'll just take off a couple of those. And we'll head over here because the exit point is up here. So I think so if we hop up here, you're able to get a tiki bar refreshment if you're able to finish the maze. I also put the little chair up here so you can kind of sit and relax for a moment too after going through all those mazes. I like the dungeon style with it too. There were some issues with sizing because I had a little bit of a gap here, so it's like you can see through in various spots, but I'm not quite sure how I'd be able to fix that easily or quickly. So I've made some adjustments to make it a small gap rather than a large gap, but other than possibly just adding another layer of stone flooring to the side to fix that small gap, I don't know. The issue, right, with building all of these mazes, I hoped to have an ability to make a 5th maze. So that maze would have been considered this like silver, this iron. So it's like whenever it is you finish that maze, you got to stand on top of the iron, which signifies that this is where you'd be able to do what, your photo? Yeah, and then what is it? It's so then you'd be able to, take a photo from here, standing on the podium. But yeah, still, I wanted there to be that last maze, right? So that would have been that one. So this was the start, right? It would be the gold maze. So in finishing this maze, you'd be able to get on the gold. But the thing is, oh no, not that one. It's this one. Yeah, you see that? I've got such a little bit of decor limit left to make an entire maze. So I'm not entirely sure that I'd be able to build an entire 5th maze Might have to make some adjustments as to like where it's located or something too. I like the idea that you're able to flow from one to the next to the next to the next, but we might have to make the gold star maze, I guess, the gold block maze, have a little bit of a where do you even start it on it, because I had intended to use basically every bit of space left here, and from above you can see there is quite a bit of space left, but I've got to figure out what I'm going to do there. Anyway, I hope that when I get this maze figured out, I can get, one more video up for you guys and really start putting this on the home tour board. Hopefully I can have some other people enjoy what I've done here. It's been a lot of hard work to get all of the stone and wood to build these. So I'm just a little upset that I finally got most of the vision out, and then it's like I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that last maze yet. So hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll have that 5th maze for you too. All right guys, I'll see you next week.